Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on up in the room. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see you. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning. Let me see. Queen Sage. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. Good morning, P2 Ross. Good morning, good morning. Y'all, this shit is wild. Okay? Y'all come on up in here. If it ain't one thing, it's another when it comes to Trumpisha. Y'all come on in and double tap the screen, please. Double tap the screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Double tap the screen. Yeah, this is crazy. It's been praying time. It's been praying time since November 4th of 2024. It was praying time then. If the people stop praying, I don't know what to tell them. All right, y'all. So for the people that are coming in, good morning, good morning, good morning. Trump's unprovoked attack on Iran has no moderate or legal basis. He hasn't gotten any clearance, anything like that. He just decided to do it on his own. This is the second time I believe he's done this. But the war of Donald Trump's Board of Peace era has begun. An unprovoked attempt at regime change in collaboration with Israel with no legal foundation launched in the midst of everything that we have going on over here in America. With no constitution, with no congressional approval, no nothing. Okay? No congressional approval, no nothing. Okay? Here we are. Now, this happened about 3 hours ago, I would say. 3 hours ago. However, um, we're keeping live updates going as this continues to happen. All right. So there was a strike. There has been a reported 40 people that have died. 45 people reportedly have been injured. Okay. 40 people have died and 40 people have injured. But let me tell you about the people that have died. And again, this is the count that I have. Okay. A local official says that he told the state, the IRNA news agency, that 40 people were unalived in Israel in the strike at a girls' primary school in Iran's southern county. All right. This happened early on February the 28th. Their governor said that 48 others were wounded, and the death toll from the attack at the girls' school is rising. The BBC has not been able to immediately verify this, but the BBC says that, but it's pretty much being reported everywhere that those are the numbers. Those are the numbers. Um, yeah, they aren't playing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is important. This is important. I'm sure people are gonna cry that I'm not interested in politics. Okay, keep on. Keep on. Get your ass in here and sit down somewhere. Is what you need to do. Okay, so it says Trump calls for regime change. President Donald Trump described the U.S. military campaign as massive and ongoing, warned American lives may be lost, and calls the Iranians to take over your government. He also accused Tehran of working to rebuild its nuclear program after the U.S. strikes last summer. He claimed um, that he needed to do. Now, Iran says its nuclear program is more peaceful purpose, has a more peaceful purpose. Y'all, no one knows why he's doing this. No one really knows why he's doing this. Let's be honest. No one knows why he's doing this. This is Trump for you. This is Trump for you. This is Trump for you. He doesn't care. He doesn't have to have a reason. Let me just say this though. This is what America asked for. This is what America voted for in November of 2024. This is what America voted for. For those of you that didn't vote, this is what you voted for. This is why we're here. This is why we're here. America voted for this crap. Now, y'all know now there are going to be more people in danger trying to fight for our country, trying to fight in areas where we don't have to be in this place. This is something that he's choosing to do. We don't have to be here. We do not have to be here. If the US would mind the mother business that paid him, we would not be here. Well, I, it's a little bit deeper than the Epstein files at this point, y'all. And I'm not saying that as if it's not a distraction from the Epstein files, but I think this is a bit deeper. All the other stuff that happens over here in the US, I feel like is a distraction, of course. But I feel like this right here, I feel like this man has, since he has been in office both terms, and then they chant and give him another 4 years when his term is up. Listen, it could be seen as a distraction, but this is just purity ignorance. That's what this is. This to me, this is not distracting from a damn Epstein file. This is more so pure fucking ignorance, is what this is. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. It is dangerous. It's a lot. And I really wish I Jesus, I don't even have words because this is how angry I am at this. We don't have to be here. We do not have to be here. Okay, we got an update. What's the update? Um More world leaders have reacted to the US and Israel strikes on Iran, which prompted retaliation from Tehran across the Middle East. The leaders of some U.S. allies, including France, Spain, have have expressed concern over the action. Secretary of State Marco Rubio notified at least some members of the Gang of Eight in advance of the strikes of Iran, but they were not given a full accounting of legal justification. Multiple sources familiar with the matter told CNN. Rubio and the CIA director John Ratcliffe had delivered a classified briefing to the Gang of Eight congressional leaders earlier in the week. And so wait a minute. You bitches was sitting at a round table talking about this earlier this week. You know, this entire administration is This entire administration, I was, mm, why do we have to be here? Again, this is a choice that America made. This is a choice that y'all bald head asses made going down there to that damn poll. This is a choice that a lot of y'all made voting for this man, thinking that you would be loved, you would be honored in this country, knowing damn well it wasn't gonna work like that. And to everybody that keeps saying I was tricked, I was tricked. How the hell was you tricked? How the hell was you tricked? This man stood up in every single campaign thing that he had, every debate, everything that went on that he had. This man told y'all what his plans were. And now y'all shocked. The fuck you shocked for? What are y'all shocked for? Oh, I wouldn't have know what he said in no State of the Union because I ain't watching. I wasn't gonna watch that. I was just not. I am like, this is crazy, man. I saw a clip. Oh, okay. This is crazy. Let me just tell you this, then we probably need to reevaluate, okay? Because this is a discussion that needs to be had. We got to talk about it, y'all. We can't sit around and assume that everybody knows what's going on. Oh, here it is.
Major combat operations in Iran. We are going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated. They will never have a nuclear weapon. It's very dangerous outside. Bombs will be dropping everywhere. When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take. This will be probably your only chance for generations.
His voice just makes my ass itch. He said there were going to be a lot of U.S. casualties. In case if y'all don't know what that means back in the back, that means it's going to be a lot of U.S. deaths. In case if y'all don't know what that means back there in the back.
Time ago, the United States.
Oh. Hey, Mama Bees. Hey, JM Lee. Good morning. In case if y'all can't tell in my voice, this news has set me over the edge. Okay. His voice makes my ass itch. When I say makes my ass itch completely, it just completely makes my ass itch. He evidently doesn't know the power and the oh, he knows, because this is not his first time doing something like this. Remember, he attempted to do something like this last year after he was only in office for a few months. Yeah. He knows exactly. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is a goal of his. He knows exactly what he's doing. Shitty bitch. I'm I am beyond aggravated, y'all. We this is insane. And the video going around. Oh my God. BBC confirmed. That's why I was reading the story, because it looked like the BBC was they doing a good journalist work. The BBC confirms that Iran forces have struck a U.S. naval base in by Iran. Now y'all know some of these places I can't say. As Iran launched strikes across the region in retaliation, so they are bombing the U.S. Things. Child, he's going to enact a drive, in my opinion, and draft the best and brightest white people, and they won't be trained. Whew. Mama Bees, what's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on this, Mama Bees? And if y'all see anybody in here talking crazy, get them out of here. Pronounce "ba" like a sheep ring. Okay, Bahrain. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, he doesn't want us in the military. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Israel is complicit in it. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We take care of Israel more than Americans. They have free college, free healthcare. Absolutely. Now that I agree with. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. Hey, Lillian. Yes, Israel is absolutely complicit. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. This is crazy. This is crazy, especially to wake up to. Especially to wake up to. I am pissed, sick of this administration. Me too. I am literally over here like, what the entire fajizi? Like, this is crazy. I just keep saying to myself, we don't have to be here. We don't. This was a choice that America made. Yeah, this was a choice that America made. Oh, yes. I can't wait to hear everybody's opinion this morning as far as our independent journalist that, let me see, Roland Martin streams all the time. So let's see if Roland Martin already live. Let me see if any of my peoples is live. I did. I watched the Midas Touch. That's how I found out about it because I was watching the Midas Touch. Okay, let's see. Um, you got people up at 6 o'clock in the morning telling other folks that they need to be quiet in this lawsuit like they don't got one. Girl, okay, hold on. Now the people ain't live yet, but just I say give them about an hour to give them, let them get up. Let them get up, and they gonna be right there on the live. They probably gonna be live all day. He is so misinformed about Iran. I'm pissed. This is very unnecessary. I'm beyond angry. Yeah, it's so unnecessary. We do the U.S. the United States of America does a lot of unnecessary shit. We put ourselves in a lot of unnecessary wars. We put ourselves in a lot of necessary stuff because we want to fund everybody else. We want to fandangle with everybody else instead of minding our own mother business. I want to sit up and play games with everybody. No, girl. I cannot with this, y'all. Like, this is insane. Okay, let me go back over here.
Police say for a
Now
12-year-old
these
girl in
blogs,
Miami's
y'all post
Overtown
all this
neighborhood.
other beef and stuff. Y'all need to be posting about this. Get up, get the hell up, get the up, and post about this.
May have casualties. That often happens in war. That often happens in war. You can't declare war. So after a joint U.S. Israel strike on Iran, President Trump gets on TV and makes this statement that major combat operations are underway in Iran. And then he gives this 30-year reasoning. This happened in 1988, like 40-year reasoning. All these things that happen at all this time, so we have to stop Iran. It's clearly a bullshit reason, just the most asinine rationale ever, worse than weapons of mass destruction. But however, they did claim that Iran is this close to a nuclear weapon after just claiming last year they absolutely obliterated their nuclear capabilities when they did that secret strike. But anyway, I digress. He says lives may be lost because that often happens in war. Congress hasn't declared war. You can't unilaterally declare war. But it sounds like that's what he's doing. Then 8 hours ago on the Secretary of Defense's page, he posted this. Whiskey Leaks Pete Kegsbreath said, make ammunitions faster for supporting our war fighters. Why did he post this 8 hours ago? These motherfuckers are literally catapulting us into a war without congressional approval, just as a strategy to probably invoke the Insurrection Act or martial law or something to stop the 2026 elections. That's my prediction. We do not have any business over there. The people of Iran are conducting their own revolution, and I'm sure they don't want U.S. or Israeli intervention because everything the U.S. touches gets fucked up.
Um, I agree with Jolly on some stances of that. I believe all of this boils down to dealing with a bunch of chicken shits. And I agree with at least 80% of what he said. However, hold on, y'all. No, don't change it. Don't change it. Don't change it. Don't change it. Please don't change it. Leave it like it is. Leave it like it is. Okay. Unfortunately, yes, I know at least two people in my family may have to go if they deploy. Hmm. Good morning, Mocha Drop. Midas Touch is okay with these other agencies. Go into a much deeper analysis. Thank you. Much appreciated. This is crazy, man. Child, I might well sit the hell up. Hell, it's after 7 o'clock now. Here I was thinking, because I've been up since I heard about this. I'm like, let me get me a few more Z's. Hell no, you ain't getting nothing at this rate. Oh man, they have so many sales in the U.S. This is about to get crazy, man. Can y'all still hear me? I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot of moving around. Child, I don't know how many times my job is gonna send tax documents. Okay, I get it. I am. I've been sending tax documents since January of this year. They didn't send me at least 5 copies of my damn. They gonna want me to call and ask them for nothing, do it? Okay, let me move over here. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Good, 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 good. All right. Okay, here we go, child. All right, I'm up now. I'm up now. Okay, so we're about to read these updates. This is crazy. And the video is going around, so you'll see the video on Twitter. I've seen the video on Twitter, Instagram. You'll see the actual bombing video. Um, you should see it. It's going around everywhere. Good morning, Terry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Breaking news to those of you that are coming in. Your diaper wearing as president, your diaper shitty as president, has launched a major combat operations in Iran, and here we are as we kind of talk about this live. I'm getting live updates as well, so this is crazy. Somebody gave us some good reputable sources. Let me get back up here, scroll back up here. Okay. Iran leadership sites targeted by U.S. and Israel. Um, okay, we know. Oh my God, looking at these pictures, man. Okay, so the horrible part about it, y'all, they bombed a all girls school there, and that's where they're saying the 40 fatalities have come from, and that there are over 40 people that have been injured as well. Okay, now just after 8 a.m. in Florida, where U.S. President Donald Trump is traveling for the weekend, the reporters with him on the trip, which includes the BBC, have been pressing the White House for clarity on if or when we might hear from him or have a chance to ask questions. As far as we have, he has not answered. Of course, originally reporters were told to prepare to gather early this morning ahead of what we initially anticipated would be rather straightforward golfing outing. That's some bullshit. That time has now been pushed back repeatedly. If we do meet with him, we would first have to be swept by the U.S. Secret Service agents. The process is often long and thorough, meaning it's likely that they wouldn't be able to see him until slightly later on in the day. Of course, we may well hear from him earlier via Truth Social or any other video post. So that's what they're saying about that. That's what they're saying. Let me see. A friend of his wife from Iran, they will have family back home. I will contact him later this morning. Yes, please do. Please do. If you, especially if you have somebody over there. Where is my sister's husband at? His ass is in Iran, ain't it? Let me text her. Is he in Iran? I could have sworn that's where she said he was. Okay, I just texted her. We'll see if she responds. Good morning, Miss Shondaland. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm just kind of reading these updates as we see them, as they come in. Strikes targeting. Oh, wait a minute. Child, in a statement that the IDF says that it had prepared for the operations with a month-long plan focusing its military intelligence agents' efforts to seize an opportunity where Iran's ruling elite assembled. Okay, so they still talking about um talking with him. Yes, good morning to everybody that comes in. Good morning to everybody that's coming in. We have some breaking news. A few hours ago, Trump decided to go around there and bomb them people. Him and the Israeli child. This is crazy. This is insane. We're gonna see who's gonna be up discussing this. I'm quite sure Don Lemon will find time to go live this morning. I'm sure that congratulations to Don Lemon, by the way. He won all his NAACP awards. I'm sure Roland Martin, I'm sure Joy Reid. Let's see if Tabitha Speaks Politics have uploaded a video. Because I'm interested in what she has to say. Tabitha is the mother. She is the mother of the at least to me. She is the mother of the girls. That's mother over there. Like she hasn't posted nothing yet either. Let's see. The last thing she posted was she voted for James Tallarico because she wanted someone who could win. Oh yeah, I do. I did see that video breakdown analysis of a lady saying that she wasn't pretty. She pretty much was saying that she wasn't voting for Jasmine Crockett because Jasmine Crockett is black. But it's a lot of them kind of people out here. It's a lot of them kind of people out here. Hello, that's why some of them folk didn't vote for Kamala. Hello, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. I promise you, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. But I am still interested in that video, so I am gonna go back and watch it. Um, since we talking about politics here really quick, y'all, why did not none of y'all tell me that Candace Owens was going back at Erica Kirk? So they didn't sit down and have this conversation, but the conversation clearly didn't mean nothing. Because why is they going back at it now? Why ain't nobody tell me that? Girl, Candace Owens is, and I should have known it because she did expose Turning Point USA's a halftime show. But girl, I did not know that they was going back and forth like before. I did not know that. This was news to me, and I happened to see Reese Waters' video where he talked about Candace Owens said that Erica Kirk was born a man. I'm just telling y'all what the thing was what she said. Okay, she said that Erica Kirk was born a man. I swear I did not know them two were still going at it like that. That's why we're in the circumstances that we end up in America. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This is the reason why we are where we are. Um, people not voting, people voting the wrong direction, the wrong way. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Because Kamala was black, or because she wasn't black, or because she was putting black men behind bars, or because her dad is black, or because this, or because of that, because of this, because of that. This is why we are where we are. America will never be ready. And I did see a clip of her saying that she hasn't really made up her mind, but she might vote. She might run again. I just America will never be ready, even though what we've been through with this current administration, I still don't think America is ready for someone like Kamala Harris. America is not ready. And I know a lot of us have a hard time hearing that. A lot of us have a super hard time hearing that. America is not ready. Even with what we are going through right now, y'all think America is ready? They're not. They're not. And even with everything in front of us happening the way that it's happening, America will never be ready. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. I just this is insane. Now I haven't talked politics a lot within the last week, but I also saw where JD Vance got his turtle looking ass up and did a speech talking about Minnesota. They trying to punk Minnesota by taking their Medicaid funding away when it's like, ain't y'all done enough to them people over there? Y'all have literally done enough. All of this because of the y'all say that they broke the laws when it comes to voting and all of these things. Man, say Minnesota, they out to get y'all. At least not in my lifetime. Exactly, not in my lifetime. And truth be told, not in my nephew's lifetime, and not in my great niece and nephew lifetime. Truth be told, see, people don't really want to talk about that, but yeah, hmm because they think that Minnesota is, well, they say they have evidence that we're probably never going to witness or see, but evidence of them doing things within the within voting evidence. They have so much evidence that we're never going to see the evidence. We're never going to see the alleged evidence. Yeah, but symmetry. We know all of these things, right? Just like to go to war, congressional approval means nothing. That's that's the thing about this administration. This administration feels that they do not have to get any lawful orders. You don't have to go through the right sources to get the things that you need. You don't go through Congress. You don't. This is what they do. They break the law all the time, but then we'll turn around and say no one is above the law. Well, if no one is above the law, why y'all ain't in orange jumpsuits? That's what I want to know. If nobody else is above the law, including y'all, why are we here? They defy every federal court judge that tells them that this needs to be done this way, and they defy everything. So to them, it doesn't mean anything. I think I saw a meme that was very interesting, and it was literally people walking, like it was like a protest of people walking, and the Constitution was, they was holding the Constitution up, and they was walking out of the frame with the Constitution. That said a lot, and it wasn't a meme. I think it was a video. It definitely was a video. It had to be a video because they literally was walking with the Constitution, or like, you know, like an example of the Constitution, and they were walking, and as they were walking, it cuts off, and so it's like these people, they don't follow any rules, any said rules that they are supposed to follow. They don't do nothing by the book. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Who is this? Oh, that was Joe Biden getting off of the plane. They are not. I don't want Kamala to run again. And me either. To be honest, I don't either. I don't think she should go through. I don't think she should put herself through that again. Because again, as I stated, the things that America has been through, America is still not ready for somebody to run the country like a Kamala Harris. And I probably can go further, but I'm gonna save that for another day. I could go a little bit further, but I'm gonna save that for another day. They're not ready. They're not ready, and to be honest, they will never be ready. She would have to so much. Well, that, and then not only that, the chances of her. See, here's the thing. She said that she may run again. That's all Trumpisha needs to hear. That's all he needs to hear. Don't you keep hearing? about this. They're chanting 4 more years, 4 more years. Don't run again. Don't run again. That's what they're saying. Don't run again. 4 more years. Mm. We don't need it. We don't need it, and we're not ready. Okay, let me see.
To negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective. Our president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective. So the only way he figures that he's going to get reelected, and as sure as you're sitting there, is to start a war with Iran.
Now
Our president will start
this was in 2011. Was this in 2011? This is insane. So I follow this guy on Twitter. His name is Brooklyn Dad Defiant over on Twitter, and he posted this video, right? But somebody had came up under here and said these are paid DNC protagonists that lie and to smear Trump. Don't fall for their lies, bitch. You should be talking about the man that you are here caping for, that MAGA man that sit out here and lie every time he put a pen to a piece of paper with that souffle on top of his head. That's all he do is lie. That's all Trump do is lie, along with his administration. JD Vance get his big watermelon neck ass up there and he do the same thing. Lie, lie, lie. That's all they do is lie. Well, that and then again, what he's trying to do is these midterms. One thing about it, one thing we do know for sure. One thing we do know for sure about these midterms is that these Republicans are issuing bricks right now. That these Republicans, they're issuing bricks right now because they're scared. They are afraid because they already know the happenings of the happenings. So, I mean, come on, man. I everything in his power. He's gonna do everything in his power to try his best to block this gum, um, this gum, midterm. We see you for who you are, Trumpisha. Somebody asked me why do I call him Trumpisha? Cause he's ghetto. He's a ghetto liar, so I call him Trumpisha. He's a ghetto liar. All he do is lie. And then these folks sit out here and believe everything he's saying. This is why I like people like Don Lemon. Now, y'all may be mad at Don Lemon for going in that church, but let me tell y'all something. The way Don Lemon be getting these people together, and when I say getting these people together, I know y'all seen that video of that man. Don Lemon had to school that man on the stuff that ICE was out here doing because he was listening to Fox News and he was over there listening to Trumpisha say all these things. Oh, I didn't know. I did not know. I swear I did not know. I did not know. How come y'all don't know? How come y'all don't know? How come y'all don't see all of these things that are going on? I think it is dumb to literally hear people say, I didn't know this or I don't know that. It is literally everywhere. Y'all can't tell me that y'all live a life right now where you're not turning on the TV, the radio, the YouTube, the nothing. You're not that busy. You're not that busy. You're not that busy. So when people say, "Oh, I didn't know," I really do be having to ask myself, what planet do you live on? Well, how don't you know? This stuff is literally before your eyes. You don't want to know. That's the problem. That was from 2019. Okay, got it. Got it. It's like 2011 up in the corner, but 2019 sound about right because Biden. Got it. That makes sense. To me, again, it's just right, willfully ignorant. These people will sit up And you won't go listen to anybody. You won't read up on anything. You won't ask questions. Listen, no shade. And you do have to fact check Chat BGT, cheap, whatever the hell it's called. You do have to fact check it sometimes. But the fact that y'all won't even use it for things that are going on in this country says a lot about y'all. But then again, everybody will come down here talking about, well, I just don't like politics. I ain't into politics. I ain't into this and I ain't into that. Okay. You gonna be into it well enough when something happened to you, something happened to your family, you gonna be into it, ain't it? You gonna have some things to say. Earlier I gave a list of names. One was Professor Marindani, not Mamdani. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate that. He is not worthy of being called ghetto trash. Well, a ghetto piece of trash. All other things did. Praying for our Navy. They in harm's way like never before. Agreed. I pray for everybody in harm's way. Especially with this. You know what I'm saying? I pray for everyone. They'll get into it when it hit home. And see, that's the sad part about it. Why does it have to hit home for people to understand and know what's going on? BBC is live. All right, hold on. I told y'all get them a few hours. The people was gonna be live. Y'all know I ain't no rich girl, so I got to. We got to listen to the ad real quick. There we go.
Navy capabilities will be hit, which is a good thing for the region. And the conditions for regime change will be prepared. But will the regime change? Will the Iranian people would actually go out to the streets again, risk their lives again? With the Iranian security forces put down their arms, or will they again brutally massacre the Iranian people? This is yet to be seen. I think that the fact that now it's not just them who have the power against the innocent people, but it would be actually the people plus the U.S. and Israeli air support. That's a different equation. So there is a change in condition. Would it lead to a regime change? We'll wait and see. Well, I'm really interested to kind of get a bit of insight from you about what kind of calculations Israel would have made about how Iran would react, how the IRGC would react, how people inside Iran would react this time. Do you think that Israel had it in its mind that this time would be different, that it has evidence of that? I mean, we've been hearing that Israel believes it's killed several senior Iranian officials. That's according to sources briefed on the military operation. So that, again, do you think would have played into the decision-making process behind what we've seen today? I think that what is rolling out has been actually laid out in plain sight over the last few weeks. The Iranians are doing is exactly what they said they would. They said that once they were attacked, they would hit Israel and American forces in the region, which they did. They have their capabilities. Some of them would be deployed automatically, which we just showed that they did. So we're at least for the next few days, we'll see some Iranian retaliation. I think that there will be no restrictions on the use of force of the Iranians. I think they'll shoot whatever they can.
I don't think it's gonna be me either. Me either. I think y'all done effed up and found out around this time. I sure do. I sure do. Think we're gonna F around and find out. This is crazy, man. If y'all head don't hurt, if this don't kind of put a little stress tingle in you, I don't know what will. But to those of you that are here listening, let me give you something light real quick while we talk about this. Okay. Today is the last day of Black History Month. Make sure y'all shop the DonDon Drip Collection, 20% off. Shop Black 16. Okay, don't miss out on that good DonDon Drip Collection, because we're gonna make sure we get your collection as anything is going on. Okay. Tomorrow we also have a cooking class. Sign up if you have not. If you have not signed up, and even if those people did do a gene change, his ass is gonna come in and try to tell them people what to do is stupid. Oh yeah, you already know. You already know. You already know. This is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm back over here on. Okay, let's see. I think you better pop out. President Trump calls the U.S. and Israel Iran strikes massive and ongoing. Warns lives may be lost as Capitol Hill erupts over unauthorized acts of war. Then I have to ask this question to the idiots that the Republican idiots that attended the State of the Union, that gave standing ovations and all of the things. I want to know what you dumb bar bitches got to say today. That's what I want to know. What do y'all have to say today? That's what that's what I want to know. What do y'all have to say today? Mhm. That's what I want to know. What are y'all feelings today? Hmm. Just wondering. Hmm. Just I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm interested in wondering what they have to feel and say today. Mm. Well, anyway, listen, y'all. I'm sure throughout the day there are going to be a number of people that are going to be live to discuss this. I'm waiting for I am waiting for several outlets to hit that live button because I know they are. We know that the BBC was live. Uh oh. Okay, we know that the BBB, I was about to say the BBB, the BBC is live. I'm sure Midas was live. I'm sure that all of our other independent sources will be live throughout the day. Okay. If you guys want to go to the BBC, they will absolutely keep you updated by the hour, per hour, as updates actually happen within this current uh, within everything that we're dealing with right now. Y'all, this is a much serious situation than what people are trying to make it. So please stay in the know of what is going on. Do get on Google, do your little research. If you don't know exactly what's going on, please be in the know. Again, these things affect us. They affect us. There are going to be lives that are going to be lost. There's going to be so many ways that this is going to affect us. So please make sure that you stay in the know of what's going on. All right. With that being said, I'll be back a little bit later to discuss Bill Collective. Um, just kind of give us something light, considering this is heavy for a lot of people. So, y'all stay tuned. All right. And I will be sure to talk to you guys later. Peace, y'all.